In today's video, we will learn how many ECUs, that means electronic control units, are found in a mid-range car and in a modern car. We will also learn which computer controls which system. Today, we will understand every single ECU present in the car in a very easy and clear way. After watching this video, you will not need to ask anyone what BCM does, what is the difference between ECM and PCM, and what is the role of the other computers. The video might be a bit long, and yes, in the end, we will also cover many very important and basic things related to ECU. So that's why this is the most important video for EFI auto electrician beginners. Before moving forward, let's understand some general things so that you don't get confused later. ECU means Electronic Control Unit. This is basically a general term which is used for any electronic control unit in a vehicle, like ECM, BCM, PCM, TCM, and others. That means we can say all of these are electronic control units. Some manufacturers also call ECU as Engine Control Unit. That's why its exact meaning depends on the context, whether we are talking about a general electronic control unit or specifically an engine control unit. All the computers in a car are called by their system name with control unit or control module. For example, the computer that controls the engine is called the engine control unit or engine control module. The computer that controls the transmission is called the transmission control module. In the same way, ABS is one system. The computer that controls this whole system is called the ABS control module or ABS control unit. SRS is also one system. The computer that controls this system is called the SRS control module or SRS control unit. Some manufacturers say control unit and some say control module. Actually, both are two names for the same thing. ECM full form is Engine Control Module. ECM is responsible for all parts of the engine. All sensors on the engine, like camshaft position sensor, crankshaft position sensor, MAP sensor, oxygen sensor, coolant temperature sensor, and others, are controlled by this unit. This ECU gives power supply to every sensor and receives output in return, so that different engine operations like fuel injection, ignition timing, air-fuel ratio, idle speed, and others can be controlled. TCM full form is Transmission Control Module. TCM is responsible for all parts of the automatic transmission. All sensors and actuators on the automatic transmission, like input and output shaft speed sensors, solenoids, oil pressure and oil temperature sensors, and others, are controlled through TCM. TCM gives input supply to all sensors on the transmission and receives output signals in return, so that transmission operations like shift timing and gear selection can be controlled. Note: manual cars do not have TCM because in manual cars, operations like shift timing and gear selection are the driver's responsibility. PCM full form is Powertrain Control Module. It basically combines ECM and TCM into one single unit. That means, in vehicles where there is only one electronic control unit for both ECM and TCM, it is called PCM, Powertrain Control Module. PCM monitors and controls all operational parameters of both engine and transmission. BCM full form is Body Control Module. BCM controls the electrical systems related to the vehicle body, like power windows, central locking, interior and exterior lights, wipers, mirrors, and immobilizer systems. However, immobilizer and central locking can also have separate modules. A BS full form is Anti-Lock Braking System. The electronic control unit of ABS is attached with its hydraulic control unit. Its job is to control all operations related to ABS. It receives data from the wheel speed sensors and uses this data to control the hydraulic control unit. In modern cars, braking-related advanced driver assistance systems like Electronic Stability Program (ESP) and Vehicle Stability Control (VSC) also operate through the ABS control module. SRS full form is Supplemental Restraint System. The SRS unit controls all operations of the airbag system. When a collision is detected through impact sensors mounted in different parts of the vehicle body, it decides which airbags to deploy and which seatbelt pretensioners to activate. All airbags and pretensioners in the car are controlled through the SRS unit. EPS full form is electronic power steering. This module controls all functions of the electronic power steering. It receives data from the torque sensor and operates the electric motor, so that when the driver turns the steering, the motor gives assistance and the steering feels light and smooth. HVAC full form is heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. This module controls the air conditioning system of the vehicle. Its job is to control and adjust the cabin temperature, airflow direction, blower speed, AC compressor, air mix doors, air recirculation, and defrost functions. In some cars, the air conditioning system is directly controlled through the ECM, while in advanced systems like climate control, a separate ECU is mostly used. Instrument cluster module controls and shows the car's speed, RPM, fuel level, engine temperature, warning lights, odometer, trip meter, and others. It gives real-time information to the driver. Door control module controls the door-related features of the car, like central locking, power windows, mirror adjustment, and others. It can be separate for each door, or can be in the form of a single unit. Gateway module is also called Controller Area Network Gateway. Its main job is to manage and coordinate communication between different control modules of the vehicle. This module makes sure that data is exchanged between systems like engine, transmission, ABS, airbags, HVAC, and infotainment. Gateway module works like a bridge that connects different CAN networks and routes their signals. Through this, all electronic systems of the vehicle interact with each other smoothly and efficiently. Immobilizer. ECU controls the car's security and anti-theft system. It only enables the ignition system and fuel supply when the correct key or transponder is detected. Its main purpose is to prevent unauthorized start and theft. All-wheel drive, AWD, or four-wheel drive, 4WD. Control module, also called Transfer Case Control Module, TCCM, controls all functions of the all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive system, distributing torque between front and rear axles, changing drive modes, normal, snow, mud, sand, handling advanced features like hill descent and torque vectoring, and coordinating with ECM and ABS to make the system work smoothly. All these are the responsibilities of the TCCM, that is, Transfer Case Control Module. These are the ECU that we usually see in today's mid-range vehicles. However, the more advanced the vehicle's technology and features are, the higher the number of ECUs it will have. Power Management Control Module is used in hybrid vehicles. It manages the power sources of the engine and electric motor and collects data from sensors to decide when and for how long the engine, motor, or both should operate. Vehicle Control Unit is used only in electric vehicles and manages the electric powertrain of the vehicle. It is the central brain of the EV, which efficiently controls all operations of the electric motor, battery, and auxiliary systems. Seat control module controls all seat-related functions of the vehicle, such as height adjustment, tilt, forward-backward movement, heating, cooling, ventilation, and memory positions. Parking Assist Control Module controls the vehicle's parking assistance system. It receives data from the car's ultrasonic sensors and cameras and helps the driver in safe parking. TPMS Control Module controls the vehicle's tire pressure monitoring system. This module receives data from the pressure and temperature sensors placed in each tire, and through the instrument cluster, it gives the driver timely warnings about low tire pressure, leakage, and safety-related issues. EPB Control Module controls the electronic parking brake system. This module operates the actuators inside the brake calipers to apply or release the brakes. Through this, advanced features like automatic hold, hill start assist, and secure parking are also ensured. Active Suspension Control Module controls all functions related to the suspension. Its purpose is to automatically adjust the suspension hardness and height according to the road and driving conditions. Power Tailgate Control Module controls the automatic opening, closing, locking, anti-pinch safety feature, and remote or sensor-based operation of the tailgate. Infotainment Control Unit is the central control module of the vehicle's infotainment system. It controls radio, navigation, smartphone connectivity, audio, video, hands-free calling, and other multimedia functions. Headlight Control Module controls all functions related to the headlights, such as automatic on-off of headlights based on ambient light or ignition status, high and low beam switching, DRL control, and adjusting the beam's intensity and direction for adaptive lighting. Friends, different car manufacturing companies, according to their design and requirements, can operate any system through a separate control module, or they can control the same system by integrating it inside another module. For example, in some cars, the air conditioning system is controlled through a separate ECU, while in some models, instead of a separate ECU, this system is controlled directly through the ECM. And one more important thing, different car manufacturing companies, according to their functions and features, can also give unique names to their control modules to make them look different from others. Like in one car, it is written as Airbag Control Module, while in another car, it is written as Supplemental Restraint System Module. So friends, here our topic of ECU comes to an end. Subscribe to AutoWave, your gateway to mastering EFI systems, sensors, and modern auto electrics.